Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to the final card in this week's tarot story. We closed this week with the Two of Wands reversed. So we've had three wands this week. We talked about how they're connected to fire, passion, energy, and confidence, inspiration. Yesterday's card was the Nine of Wands. Today we've got the Two. So the Nine of Wands is that moment just before you accomplish the goal. You're about to cross the finish line. You're about to complete that passion project. But the image there is someone who is tired and exhausted, as though he has maybe run faster than his flow could carry him. He's so been intent on the goal, he's been ignoring the signs of exhaustion. He's not necessarily taking pauses or breaks, sort of neglecting himself. That's how I read the Nine of Wands, or one of the dangers of the Wands trajectory. So this card is the Two. The Two is about germination. It's about that moment after you plant the seed in the ground where you have to wait for the seed to germinate, take root, and get some ground under it before it comes up in a manifestation. So it is a resting card. It's about the way things work. You take a step, you have a resting time. That is how you create sustainable growth and action in the world. So this is a resting card. You can see the man here, he's at his home. He hasn't gone into the world yet. He hasn't started on his great adventure. He's dreaming of it. He's sitting here with a globe in his hand as though he's imagining where he's going. So he's investing, he's germinating his own passion with this time of excitement and commitment. And the commitment is in the rooting in of the dream. So there's a lot of power and vitality growing in this time of rest. So this suggests to us we need to let ourselves enjoy the prospect of what we're doing, get excited about it, let our energy catch up. So by the time we move again, boy, we are brimming over with energy, right? This card came to us reversed. That suggests to me that we maybe are not taking this step very seriously. And that makes sense if we look at the entire tarot story this week, especially yesterday's card. We may indeed be close to accomplishing our goal, but if we get across that finish line exhausted, neglected, beaten up, and broken, then we can say we got a victory, but what kind of victory is it, right? We've so focused on the goal, we have not been caring or careful about our own care, self-care. Lots of cares in there. and we begin to discover, as we do this many times, as we go further and further in our lives, we begin to realize, indeed, it is the journey that matters, not the destination. If the journey is full of kindness and love and gentleness and happiness and vitality, and we take the time to pause in our work to let our energy build back up, then it almost doesn't matter what the victory looks like, because we've enjoyed so much the journey that wherever we end up is going to be a product of that, right? If instead we neglect ourselves, we focus so on this energy or this purpose that we think that it's more important than our own well-being, then even if we cross the finish line, it's going to be a little bit of a hollow victory. So consider today. You may discover you're at the Nine of Wands position where you're just worn yourself out trying to get this thing. Your goal may be a very lovely goal. We're not saying that's not worthwhile. We are saying that let yourself rest until the rhythm comes up again, until the flow joins you again. If you can rest, if you can trust that whatever you've envisioned, it is yours. It is already yours. It's not going anywhere. You're not going to miss any opportunities. There's no scarcity here. It's all abundance. Anything that comes from inspiration and genius is abundance. It's definitely there. So wait until you feel excited. You feel exhilarated. Let yourself root back. Go back to your roots here. Let yourself take care of yourself until you feel like moving again. And then that last step, if you're at the 9 point, the last step becomes a true victory march. You get to jump for joy and celebrate and offer your blessings to others. It's really a time of triumph, not only for the world that you're blessing with your gifts, but for yourself. And it turns out that's actually more important than what we accomplish. What we accomplish on the physical plane, we're here to accomplish things on the physical plane. But everything you accomplish on the physical plane goes away. It's all transient, right? What isn't transient, what lasts forever, is our commitment to love, grace, kindness, compassion. That is a very high vibration that as we practice it, it changes the shape of our world. It changes the shape of the entire universe. And we find out finally that's what we're here to do. Not create a piece of art or write a play or have a relationship. All those are lovely experiences on the physical plane. They all go away. What lasts is our ability, as that we've grown and expanded the ability to love ourselves and love others. That's our tarot story for this week. See you next time. Bye.